Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to the 2BCU Challenger League Guilty Gear Xrd Finals. We've made it here. We have arrived at the conclusion of a wonderful Challenger League with a bunch of amazing players. It is your boy Toast. I am joined by Lord Lapsus on comms. Hello, hello. Happy to have you.
Hello to everybody, and I hope you are well endured. You have some coffee because we are on for some exciting Guilty Gear Xrd action.
Yeah, I mean we're running, we're running the late shift today, but we're still happy to be here. We're still we're still enjoying the show for sure. I won't be able to yell as much because of the time than I usually do, so you guys still need to get the earplugs ready. But we'll still we'll still be repping some good ass Guilty Gear tonight, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the matches because we have some fantastic players coming up, and showing some really good stuff.
Oh yeah, we have some really great players. First game, as you are seeing on your screen, is going to be Kidiot versus Pet. Man, Johnny versus Potemkin on the most exciting player ever on Pet. Damn, that is good.
Yeah, and on the other end, we have Kyuukei versus Pida, where I get to be extremely biased because I am a long-time Raven main, so I get to be extremely biased in commentary.
I don't know what you are talking about, being biased on any Guilty Gear commentating job.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be.
No.
So shout out to the Olaf Olafsson rating us as well with their views, so thank you very much. Hope you had a good stream. And I hope everyone's excited to watch some really good Guilty Gear. So once again, this is the finals of the 2BCU Challenger League. We had a series of playoffs and a qualifier for this penultimate event here, where players are competing for some really cool prizes from our sponsors as well, LC Power and Streamplify. So it's going to be a lot of cool stuff to win tonight for our gamers. So it's going to be a really cool experience going into things.
Exactly. And talking about players, we have some of our contenders today ready to go for some asking prowess. So say hello to Pet and Kidiot if you want to present yourself for in a moment.
Yeah, hello. I'm Kidiot. I'm just like just another Johnny player in Europe.
What do you mean?
I've been playing this game for a while, and basically started when a little bit before Rev 2 came out, and kind of stuck to Johnny since then. And I've had some moderate success with him in recent times.
Yeah. Very understandable decision, Johnny,
yes.
Not just a really cool character, but also a really good character. What more can you ask for, It's
exactly.
Perfect combination.
Happy little accident, yeah.
Yeah, but exactly. Now, here's a big question. What are you thinking about your upcoming match here? You are facing off, of course, against PsychedelicPet. What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Do you think, you got him in here right now so you can talk all the smack you want or don't, So,
we're best buddies.
Yeah, we're good friends. But, I mean, Pet and I, we go back and forth a lot. So I feel like it could go either way. I definitely feel like I have the matchup advantage because Potemkin fucking sucks. But
it's true. You didn't have to say it, but it's true.
Yeah, he knows it's true. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I still fall into the same traps as other people. Sometimes I just get potbusters and I just die. So it could go either way. But hopefully I'm gonna win, of course.
Yeah, very nice. And I mean, on the other hand, let's, of course, Pet, now that Kidiot has had the chance to introduce himself to the people watching, let's talk about you for a little bit. Who are you? How long have you been playing? What's the lore on PsychedelicPet here?
The lore. Well, the lore is, I pretty much started with Xrd actually when it came out for PC, and I've just been playing Xrd exclusively for that time, and just Potemkin. And recently I picked up a Soul, which is a work in progress, but it's actually a character I want to maybe level up a bit and maybe bring out more in tournament play, but because as Kidiot said, Potemkin fucking sucks. And Soul is just a better Potemkin.
Cool. Honestly, I can see it.
Yeah, and he's just so much fun to play as well. I mean, Potemkin has some swag too. But Soul is just, I don't know. When you hit that bandit bringer, it's a different feeling.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, you don't have to tell us right now, but maybe in this Challenger League, maybe in a different Challenger League, we'll even get to see a little bit of that Soul gaming. But maybe we'll keep it interesting for the people, of course. And
I still enjoy
so
Potemkin for sure. But it is a bit of a struggle at times.
yeah, that is. I feel like that's the case with a lot of Potemkin mains. I feel like Potemkin mains are incredibly dedicated people. They all really love the character. They usually are character loyalists, but of course, characters like that come with their own struggles. I can understand the hustle.
I'd say it's 50-50. Wasn't Harkin like a really good Potemkin as well? He switched to Soul, and Dead was also a Soul player, or was a Potemkin player and switched.
Yeah,
I feel it's natural to go to Soul after playing Potemkin.
Yeah, return to Potemkin or progress to Soul. That's for sure.
But then there's FAB, who's just a god.
Yeah, definitely. I remember getting into the game like when I very first got into fighting games with Xrd and watching him play. I have never been so terrified.
To say that FAB was one of the reasons why I picked up this game and Potemkin, just watching him play.
That is incredibly understandable. For me, it was actually Kazunoko.
90% of my tech is just stolen from FAB.
Beautiful. I mean, that's the way you gotta do it. You gotta learn from the best, of course. And seemingly it's been working out extremely well for you, considering the fact that you are here now in our finals of the 2BCU Challenger League. So definitely no slouch, that's for sure.
Nope. Exactly. Yeah. So, if we are both ready, don't you think?
Yeah, sure.
So, let's get this party started. Don't you think?
Yes.
Good luck, mate.
Good luck, Pat. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, really nice stuff. I mean, you can't put it any better than that. Of course, loving the sportsmanship from those two. It's always great when you got the showdown between the homies. It's always great.
Well, yeah, I mean, the community is as tight-knit as can be, because this game had to survive the pre-rollback era, and well,
for sure.
Now we are ready to rock.
Oops. Yeah. Also, Pida asking in chat, how does one see Kazunoko play Raven and Goya? It's a cool character, I'll play that. Well, I'll have you know that I'm just a messed up person like that, I always play characters people hate.
Well, we are all messed up in our own way. Just like, that is starting to get it. Oh! Good pot buster onto Kidiot now. Get that pressure, keep on going. Get the slide head. Get it going. Another pot buster! Kidiot. Oh, the third one!
And I mean, Kidiot literally said it himself right before we got into the game, He literally told us sometimes you just get pot bustered. Potemkin can suck as much as he'd like. Sometimes you get grabbed and it's all over.
I mean, yes. That move is got like, sadly the rest of the kit is kind of there. But now, Kidiot tries to do something, but Pet not letting him do anything at all. Good defense all around, but no, Kidiot gets the grab up the air. We are going. And oh, there are your Johnny combos.
Absolutely, and of course, I mean, we know for a fact Kidiot always got those optimized. He's always got the good stuff. Johnny is, of course, a character who has an encyclopedia of combos that you can do that are entirely character specific. So, another one of the reasons, many reasons why I love watching people who are character loyalists in Guilty Gear, especially in Xrd, because there are so many cool character specific things in this game.
Yep. I mean, this game is almost the pinnacle of the expression on as of character potential. Blizzard was there, and this one gets completely blown over the everywhere, and then Stripe happens. But still, I mean, in that sense, in other sense, it's still a really good thing. But now, Kidiot is showing Pet what Johnny can do, and this is not looking good. Pet bursting out.
Getting
the laser beam
by the laser beam. Nice opinion. One small issue. I have level 3 stock.
Yep. It's a classic. Oh, a slide head connects. Keep it going. Oh! The DP Megan. Oh, bad burst.
Definitely really risky endeavor to burst that high. Kidiot immediately getting punished, and another pot buster is gonna scoop him up right here. Nice extension, of course, in the corner. Gets a double heat knuckle. Beautiful stuff from PsychedelicPet.
Yep. Now, how are we going, Oki? Ooh, say my name. Gets our seat again.
It's a good low. This is not gonna quite kill, of course, Potemkin, a very chunky character. High health, high guts. Gonna try to carry to the corner, but not enough to get the Zweihander. And just a JP coming through.
I mean,
in
case of doubt, a good elbow is better than nothing.
Very true. Sometimes you just gotta give people that cheeky little elbow check.
Yep. Okay, let's see how this is going to pan. Pet one up, and now Kidiot says, yeah, I am just going to put first gear straight up and keep going, but Pet, those busters!
I mean, he's just busting. It is making him feel good right now. He is busting all the way. I'm really liking the RC there as well in the 6K, just scooping in there, sliding into the DMs.
Completely, and now Kidiot stifled. Only 4 cons left, and still at level 1. It's not looking as good as it can be. Now it's going to generate some bar. Level 2 gets in, and now there we go. Some good Johnny combos.
Absolutely, at the Heavenly Potemkin buff it gets called out. Level 3 is stocked currently, but no more coins, so it's gonna have to choose his routing wisely here.
And at the end, if you have level 3 and you manage to connect that you are
usually just
winning.
dead,
Yeah. If you get the laser beam, you won.
Yeah. Every time I watch people get hit by level 3 Mistriner, I just have to think of the clip of the Johnny player like messing up Stan's Dash Treasure Hunt like 4 times in a row and still getting it on the 5th one.
Well, shit happens. Sped just managed to find out. Managed to another midfinder up the air we're going, and it is not looking good. Putty gets in, but is not going to be enough.
Ooh, unfortunate drop here from Kidiot. Gonna be Potemkin busted immediately, and look at that big grip of damage here on the pot buster.
Oh, good call on the three-hander RC, but at the end the follow-up. You are not blocking that in a million years.
Absolutely not. That was absolutely nasty, and Kidiot managing to even things up here. Oh, yeah. I guess we're not going to sleep early tonight, eh?
Nope. Who has to work tomorrow early?
Me.
Also me.
But then again, you know, why have work when you can instead enjoy some good old Guilty Gear?
Yeah. Or like we are enjoying. Oh, aggressive burst from pet side on another good air grab. Gets the buster. There's that first one. Let's see how it is going to shape. At Johnny's bursting out, and now that's level something misfire. Still not sure, but Pet, beautiful
Won't really
buster.
matter if you keep getting busted on. Oh no. Yep. Calling out the backdash there when we looked at the jump, and yeah, PsychedelicPet able to get another round on the board. And this is such a momentum-intensive matchup as well. Both of these characters, once they get going, it is incredibly hard to stop them. Johnny, of course, one of the few things that he doesn't have is a traditional reversal, you know, has to spend and gamble on the what's my name. So once he gets put into the Potemkin vortex, it can be a little bit scary, even for him.
Well, that's the price that you have to pay for being OP as all hell, but still. Now we are seeing the power. Level 2 stocked, and Pet lost a lot of life, but gets the trade in. Hit knuckle extended. There's your hard knockdown. Oh!
Like a little twerk there from PsychedelicPet, you know? Letting him know.
Oh, Hammerfall gets in. Oh, misses the conversion, but still. Good pressure, gets the first buster. Goes air to air, and the second buster.
And yeah, PsychedelicPet taking another game here, definitely. I mean, it is looking, like the momentum shifts are looking crazy in this matchup already. There are so many rounds where, you know, Kidiot is getting those level 3s and just whittling Potemkin down so incredibly hard until PsychedelicPet gets in, gets 2 Potemkin busters, and we're looking even up.
Yeah, but yes, but now Kidiot hasn't managed to hit a single coin all the time. Those flicks, such on point from from Pet, and now managed to open him a little bit, keep the pressure going, another flick.
And I think that's another incredible thing. Whenever I watch these high-level EU Potemkin players like PsychedelicPet, they always have these incredible flick reaction. They're always so on point with them.
Welp.
Yes, hurts.
It
Oh
really
god, you can loop
hurts.
6k after that again? That is... no.
Oh,
the
but now
butt
be
dashes.
careful. There's
Uh-oh.
there's your laser beam. Yep. Oh, misfighter cancel that misses, and now. Oh.
He is not going to sugarcoat it, Trish.
Nope. I am not going to sugarcoat that 6k. Classic Slayer meme on a new home.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh,
Not the please wait.
no.
We're waiting. Please
Yes,
don't tell
we
us
are.
we're also getting like shot up by the Steam service now or something.
No!
Connection. No.
No! Okay. End of being dramatic. Let's just hope it is.
Okay, they're
only-
both still here. Alright.
Okay. Game did not crash.
That's good. At least we got that. Signed
Exactly.
out.
Signed
Wait,
out.
this might actually be the Steam, like the scheduled Steam maintenance on Tuesdays where you get like the where Steam goes offline for like a second.
Man.
Be able to go back in though. Not entirely sure. But I think we should be able to go back in pretty quickly.
Let's just hope that we are not facing any serious problems.
Oh.
Oops. Our dearest Tio disconnected. And we are
It
still.
is. We're still
and-
in here though for some reason.
That's the thing! We still have the footage!
It's okay. We'll pretend like Sinjil is still here in spirit with us.
Yes.
I'm actually
no.
gonna double check real quick because this might be the
Sinjel is the Schrodinger's.
Yeah, the
player.
Schrodinger's TO right now.
Yeah. Now we are going for a straight and rehost just in case nothing goes extremely wrong. Let's just pray for it.
Yeah,
That's been praying for a while.
Yeah, we should be able to go back in hopefully very, very soon here.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll be continuing the Xrd action very shortly. Bear with us while we resolve the technical difficulties here real quick. Because that's what we all needed, delaying things further.
I mean, this game is still kind of ancient for modern standards.
Sure.
It does have rollback, but sometimes netcode does netcode things, so
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, especially the fact that we have retroactively integrated rollback in a UA3 game is already pretty impressive because you need to redo so much. It's honestly kind of a miracle that we even got the rollback version in the first place. So we got to be real happy that we got that. Can't take
Yes.
that for granted. Other games other games are still out here suffering in the delay-based streets. So gotta be
Marvel.
thankful for the rollback gods.
in the worst possible chance that it's called Marvel.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are tears on my face, but now
Yeah,
We are
I
ready
used to
to
play
rock.
Marvel on Xbox Live. That show was crazy.
I am still playing. Parsec makes it doable, but now we are back on round and yeah. Aiki.
Both players just going the quickest way here doesn't count.
But well,
They go on
we've managed
just
to
quickly
send-
resetting to the game state here that we had before.
exactly. But you know what's the most important thing? We managed to send Johnny in a vacation.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, now we're back to playing properly, of course. And the way that they went about it, definitely very smart with the instant kill, because you don't build weird resources or bursts or whatever. You just quickly get the round over, and definitely very gentlemanly, of course, as expected from these two good friends. Just resetting to the game state they had before.
Exactly. But now Kidiot saying, "You kid me," even though it wasn't that workable. Still, I am mad that you pulled an IQ on me. You are... Well, I was talking too much.
Yeah, the burst out here from Kidiot. Gonna be immediately mid with a good air-to-air though.
Yep.
Oh,
good.
nice
Good
6P.
6P there. Oh, Kidiot is... managed to get out of there, but that was shaky at best, bad at worst, and now... Still that pressure Kidiot stuck onto that corner, and at the end it's going to get opened up, and Pet gets its third win.
Yeah, Pet looking really, really solid here for sure. And already up 3-1, of course, once again to remind you guys, because these are the finals of the Challenger League. The sets are going to be 1st to 5 tonight, instead of our usual 1st to 3.
It's a first to 2, this Exart, for some bad reason. I would like to see all the time first to 3, but that doesn't matter. What
We had
matters
1st to
is
3 in the qualifiers for this last time.
Yeah, but the general Challenger League is first to 2, which is sad. Because we can't play more Exart. But still, back to the more important thing is that we have a game ongoing, and Pet is not letting Kidiot do much.
Yeah, absolutely. We are... I really, really like just how comfortable PsychedelicPet is in this matchup. You can really tell that these two, know each other's playstyle inside and out, because the way that Pet is managing to maneuver around some of Johnny's tools and just navigating the screen with a character as immobile as Potemkin is really, really impressive right now.
Exactly, and also the way that manages that hammer for whenever he gets the hard knockdown, doing that calm approach all the time, and then opening Johnny, getting those busters like now. Man, it's a work of art.
Absolutely, yeah, using the REC as well to keep the pressure going. Counter it, Flick, this is gonna hurt quite a bit. Doesn't quite kill him, but yeah, Kidiot has to just try and burst out here because he's about to lose the game. That's a nice counter to get things started, but didn't have any levels to capitalize off of.
Well, and that was a slide head.
Yeah, really good presence of mind here, of course, from PsychedelicPet, knowing that he can get the OTG going there. Able to finish things off, and PsychedelicPet only one game away from taking the set here over Kidiot.
And also in a pretty dominant fashion, because that 1-4 as of right now, it has been sweat a bit, because Kidiot is a truly good Johnny player, but still, when Pet gets its way...
Yeah, it's definitely a very, very fair situation. Nice reset there into a slide as well. Pushing Kidiot to the corner, nice counter hit, and just immediately scoops him out the air. Double heat knuckle once again, extending, getting him all the way back into the corner, and you are in such a bad spot right now. Has to get out with its YRC, but once again just getting caught. Pet is not letting him leave, and again, these anti-airs are looking incredible from Pet.
Yes, they are, because we are not going to sugarcoat it at all. 6K.
Absolutely not. And once again, PsychedelicPet actually now putting himself on set point already.
Exactly, set point to book a place into the grand final for this whole Challenger League. And Kidiot don't want to get in the pass as of right now. Gets the knockdown. Oh, so the Hunter RC gets blocked.
That's how you know. That's how you know these are some real Guilty Gear players, because they actually get to block Twircy. I'm just getting hit.
I am always getting hit. But now, okay, Kidiot bursting out. Wasn't a good solution there. Still, keep the pressure with Pet stuck onto that corner. Laserbeam gets kind of stifled with that burst, getting the space back, and now.
Burst. That's another thing as well. Whenever you're fighting Johnny, you really need to pick your moments wisely and use your burst whenever you can, because a lot of the routing on this character is just kind of naturally burst safe, so you have to be really careful of when you use it.
Exactly. But now, Pet opening once again Kidiot, keep that pressure on going. Far slash connects, hammer fall Kidiot stuck into that corner. There is one buster. RC. We are not going to sugarcoat it, Kidiot.
Once
we
again.
are not.
Yeah, and PsychedelicPet actually managing to take the set 5-1 over Kidiot in a really, really dominant performance for sure. Great, great showing here. And yeah, PsychedelicPet just looking incredible. And despite the little hiccup here, that was a pretty swift first match that we finished up on. Beautiful stuff.
That was a performance.
That's for
extremely
sure.
Beautiful to see.
Yeah.
And kudos to both players.
That's for sure. I mean, just getting here and getting to play here in the finals is something that definitely, you have to earn, and you have to be incredible at the game to get in this situation in the first place. So really, really great performance here from Kidiot as well. Definitely not to be underestimated. And yeah, with that, we'll be moving on here to our next matchup between Kyuukei and Pida, who will be facing off in our other semi-final slot here. And with that, both of our players have joined. So yeah, let's start with Q here. Who are you? How long have you been playing? And what are your thoughts going into this?
Alright, so I'm Kyuukei, a Finnish fighting game enthusiast, a competitor, a TO, and a content creator, I suppose. And
multi-talent,
I say. I suppose. I think that's pretty much it. I've been playing fighting games since like XX series, so quite a long time. Was casually back then. I think I started being a little more serious about the competition when Exert came out on consoles, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and how do you feel going into this? Facing off against Pida. How do you think it's going to go? What are your thoughts going into the match?
I have a lot of respect for Pida. He is actually one of my favorite player matchups from the European top dogs. One of the reasons being, I feel like I understand his decision making and actually agree with a lot of his plays, so it's kind of easy to stay on the same page, even when I get my ass kicked. And I'm actually pretty happy that he picked up Raven when he did, because Raven is a character I've lapped quite a lot and played quite a bit myself. And I've always thought that the matchups that I understand the best create the most enjoyable match content for me personally.
Yeah, and those are some really good thoughts going into this. So let's hear from the man of the hour here, Pida.
Hey, good evening, gamers. My name is Pida. I'm a Raven player. I also play Axel on this side occasionally, very occasionally. You might see me play that character if I get into grand finals. I've been playing Guilty Gear since Sign 1.1. I've been playing Axel. Then I realized that the character sucks, and I picked Raven.
Yeah, I feel like that's a story we've heard already today, but
yeah, I still don't know why. Maybe 20 minutes ago.
But what are your thoughts going into this match here against Kyuukei?
Well, I enjoyed this Shin matchup. I also think it's one of the better matchups for Raven. So yeah, like on that page, I'm feeling kind of confident. I'm just scared of Kyuukei because I know how she. I know if she prepares for something, like she usually, like you could see it in the match versus Pet a week ago. Like if she's prepared, she's incredibly dangerous. I'm scared of what she has ready. But yeah, I'll try to do my best and hopefully secure the victory.
Alright, yeah, well, thank you guys for the great words going into this, and I'm looking forward to watching both of you play.
Yep. And now, please, gentlemen, join our beautiful room hosted by our most beautiful TO, and let's get this party going, which is going to be, as they said before, Raven versus Sin. Really good characters both. And love to see that Raven.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to, as I said before, I'm going to be very biased, of course, towards Pida, since he is playing my main character as well. But, Kyuukei also really, really fun to watch. She put on a fantastic show last week in the qualifiers here. Just going out actually undefeated in her group, despite it being full of killers. So, really, really good performance.
If that isn't a presentation, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I went into a group with 3 other big dogs on the scene, and I came from there unscathed. So, GG, well played.
For sure. And it looks like our players are going to be ready, going to be right into it. And of course, expected character picks here. We got the Raven and Sin Kyuukei.
Yes.
Letting the intros rock as well, love to see it.
I mean,
man, this game looks so good.
Oh yeah. And also, Raven's intro is iconic.
100%. It's my favorite intro of the game, it's not close. Of course, Sin, just a little guy on the other side. Just a little goofster. And just Pida starting out immediately with a stance. So that's one thing that I also, remarked last week when we were watching Pida play in the qualifier. His use of stance is incredible. He just picks the perfect moments to use it, always manages to keep a really good eye on his excitement gauge, and yeah, of course, as we can see right now, the Raven blender, once it's going, really hard to stop. Kyuukei already losing almost all of her life, and that is going to be the command grab to a perfect first round.
Well, that was a quick thing to watch, and also, yeah. Good punish there.
Definitely really good use of space control. Once again, Pida always keeping up the excitement gauge with the tapped stance. Really good. That's the thing that makes Raven so much better as soon as you are that good at keeping track of it, because of course his character gets so much stronger depending on that excitement level that you have above his meter bar down at the bottom.
Exactly, and now once again putting on that blender. Kyuukei boosting out, but still, look at that damage and the pressure. I wouldn't want to be there.
Yeah, and once again, Pida, not quite getting the empty low there, but just keeping up a little bit of zoning with the needle here. But this is a really good hit for Kyuukei. She's going to be able to get a jump in situation here, nice blocks, and the needle is going to be finishing off the first game here in favor of Pida.
Yes, a pretty much dominant performance on his end. First game was a perfect, and Kyuukei, poor thing, couldn't do anything. Still, let's see if she can put on a fight, but it's not looking good as of right now. Pida getting that good round start, and now trying to cover the pressure, but nope.
Beautiful reset into the command grab. That's of course the famous boomer check on this character. There are so many things this character has, so many different options that you need to look out for, especially on approach, that it's really easy to forget about the cheeky little long boy arm that will just grab you. Even though it's a very slow command grab compared to what we're used to in Guilty Gear, it's still very deadly. And especially if Raven has that excitement meter, he's even going to be able to combo off of it.
Yeah, but let's be fair. In Guilty Gear, all versions, even though a move is technically slow and irreactable, it's usually unblockable. So
100%. I mean, shout out to Standard.
Yep.
Again, yeah, beautiful use of the stance, and this is something that actually, can make it quite hard for Sin to play the usual, beat driver neutral. Is the fact that Raven can just tank those with stance really easily and gives him so much excitement bar.
Ooh. Talking about excitement, look at that bar burning red.
Yeah, look at that beautiful extension as well with the fireball, going to spend it all with the super as well. And of course this super doing a lot more damage depending on your excitement gauge. You're actually going to be able to finish things off here because of the full excitement. And Pida grabbing a quick second game here.
Seems like we are set for a quick grand finals. I don't want to jinx it yet.
I'm definitely not counting Kyuukei out, especially after watching her perform last time. It was very impressive stuff. And Sin Kisuke, of course, also, like a lot of characters in this game, once he gets momentum going, you can just explode.
Yes. If you get all door lessons with a big driver, getting your foot back and still getting on.
Oh no! What an unfortunate burst.
Exactly, on good pick
full
out.
Extension. Yep. Ow! That hurts a lot. Yeah, we saw it right there. We saw it right there from Pida. Just really good awareness of the excitement gauge. Knowing that he can get the full extension of the command grab. Really good stuff. And right now, Pida is just looking incredibly dominant. And defending against this character is just so difficult, especially with someone as experienced as Pida. Really mixing up the approaches here.
Yeah. I mean, now Kyuukei managed to get out and tries to get that pressure started. It gets a back throw, but still, Pida not backing from that pressure. Okay, getting that punish there and getting it back started. Command grab into that ball. Oh, beautifully done there.
Yeah, really good stuff here. And Pida getting a very swift third game here as well. And yeah, you can definitely tell, Kyuukei getting a little bit overwhelmed by the offense. Of course, Raven still, even though he's already been, with Ref 2.1, they tried to make it a little bit less oppressive on the Vortex side of things. It's still incredibly difficult to defend against this character.
But welcome to Guilty Gear Rise Down characters. If you get hit once, good luck getting out of there. But now, Kyuukei managing to get Pida in a good position, getting that pressure going. 3 bars of meter is a good amount to have.
Yeah, tries to go for the Voltic Dane, but unfortunately Raven, once he gets dashing, he actually becomes invincible for a little bit of time. He just kind of disappears. So just dipping out of the corner here immediately.
Yeah, now a good reset there for lots of the pressure. And, oh, that
Real
is
empty low.
nasty.
Yeah, that empty low is real nasty. Let's see what Ride the Lightning's gonna do, but the YRC actually hitting him on the third one.
The bounce back connects, but at the end, that needle is going to seal it. Kyuukei was on an almost to get a round out of Pida.
That they get caught up on the approach as well, and I can definitely say with confidence that the one thing that is winning Pida the game now, apart from his incredible mix-up game, is just the fact he has such a fantastic grip on spacing right now. He always knows, where to contest with his buttons. He's just not allowing Kyuukei to play the type of neutral game that Simkisuke usually excels at.
I would like to say that Pida is not letting Kyuukei play. Period.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, currently Pida up 4-0. Trying. Pida definitely. He's trying to go to bed. He's.
He also has to work tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got work. We're all in the wagey cage over here, so Pida is trying to get some sleep in. Yeah, nice knockdown again. That claw comboing as soon as you have a little bit of excitement, getting you a nice hard knockdown. And Kyuukei finds herself in the corner once more.
Yeah, back on the corner. Oh, good use of
Anti-air,
stance
but
from
no
Pida,
contest.
but oh, that back throw. Managing to get out of so much sticky situation now. The ball blocking the punch of Kyuukei. Now, Kyuukei trying to move a little bit, gets a stand deeper, but not enough to get anything out of there. Pida still on the driving seat.
Yeah, and I mean, that's how you know that Pida is a real Guilty Gear player. My man whiffed the whole command grip and was still mashing defensive throw after. And it worked.
Exactly. That usually
Nice
works.
anti-air.
Stocking up just in case, and now
Great wolf punish.
Yeah.
Bit of a hero burst here as well from Kyuukei. Not gonna be able to save that for the next round. And once again, Pida, going for a nice little confirmer at the end. And yeah, we see it once again here. Just Pida on round start goes for these little tap stances to call out the beak driver or the / pokes. And it's just been working out so well for him. He's pretty much been able to start the round with so much excitement every time. And speaking of which, excitement bar now full.
Yeah, that is dangerous, even though now it's hitting classic scene pressure on all those combos. But now that reset that is almost mandatory for him to take. Raven is unlocked, and Kyuukei should be careful there.
Yeah, this is like release Revelator Raven that we're seeing right now. Goes for the burst super. This is probably gonna be able to finish it off because of all the excitement here that we've built, and absolutely just gonna be able to finish things off 5-0 in favor of Pida in a quick, dominant, and oppressive set.
I think I was right before. We are speedrunning to grand finals.
But yeah, still good performance, of course, from Kyuukei. And once again, as we've said, just getting here, being able to play here is already an incredible feat. You need to go through so many of Europe's finest to make it to these finals. So,
Yep.
Wonderful performance here from Kyuukei as well.
Exactly. I mean, all those players still, whatever happens, they survive a grueling season, a really good playoff because for some reason we have some really good players, so kudos on that. And now made top 4.
Yeah, for
That
sure. I
on
mean, making top
itself-
4, incredible.
That on itself is already a really good milestone. Now we are ready for our 3rd place game. It's going to be Kidiot and Kyuukei. And
yeah. And Kyuukei, definitely maybe down, but not out yet, because as I said, the third place medal is still up for grabs here, and she might be able to show what she's really got. Even after that dominant performance by Pida, she's getting another chance to perform now up against Kidiot.
exactly. And we are ready to go. And the screen is loading, so let's get all ready to rock.
Yeah, again, letting the intros rock, which I think this game still has. Oh no, never mind. I jinxed it. I'm sorry. I do have to say that I still think that this game has my favorite intros in all of fighting games.
Yeah.
I think they go way too hard.
They go hard as they can be. And oop! Kyuukei gets opened up a little bit, and now Johnny's patient on the corner. Big driver charge is going to allow her some space, but Kidiot blocks the burst.
Absolutely, yeah. Really good stuff here from... Oh god, the Kidiot movement once again coming through. We saw the little 2RC movement trick before in the set against PsychedelicPet, and once again, you are not blocking that. You are getting jump scared by that overhead.
Yeah. You are okay, charging that big driver, keeping that pressure going. Kidiot. Oh, good approach on the air. There are your misfiners.
Yeah, and yeah, of course, great confirm from Kidiot as we've seen a lot from him. Really, really consistent with these difficult Johnny combos. As much as it's become the norm nowadays to see these players flawlessly execute 90% of the time, you gotta remind yourselves this is a hard-ass game, and getting those Johnny combos down is quite the feat in itself.
Exactly. We should all revel on the on mechanical progress our players, and now Kyuukei doing coach work on Kidiot. Ooh, good catch on the stand deeper. Treasure Hunt is going to get some meat, and now Kyuukei bursting out, but gets tagged, and now first game is going to be Kidiot's way.
Yeah, definitely. But that was already looking a lot more even, I would say. Kyuukei definitely showing some really good stuff. I really liked her routing there, especially on the hit where she was low on food. Getting the hard knockdown, getting the food at the end, while not putting herself in exhaustion. Of course, the big thing you need to keep track of with Sin is to not randomly go into hungry boy mode and just die for it. So.
It's the classic one that everybody has done once at least with playing that character. And now, Kidiot boosting on the corner, getting that side switch, but still not good. Okay, level 2 gets acquired. Once again, keep that reset going, and ooh, those combos. Level 3, be careful of the laser.
Oh no! Yeah, that's not quite able to get a confirm here, but this is awful. You never want to be in this position. Yep. He is not going to sugarcoat it. The 6H going to be able to come through and take Kyuukei out here. There is no worse feeling than sitting in the corner. Johnny is just, he's got level 3 stocked up. He's making all of his normals plus 10 billion. You're just sitting there in the corner watching your risk bar go up and up and up. It's not a good feeling.
And then get guard broken and oh hello, misfinder level 3.
Yeah.
Still, good. It's there. Kyuukei trying to get the secrets going and manages to open Kidiot. Oh, almost lost the RC. Level 3 is acquired.
Opting to go for a bit of an OTG there to get the levels free as well. No full confirm, unfortunately, from Kyuukei. Oh god, this is gonna hurt, spending the levels free to be able to carry all the way into the corner. It's the Swai, of course, as well. Goes for the jump scare, and the empty low is gonna be able to pick up another game here for the side of Kidiot.
Damn those Johnny players.
They're too cool.
Good. Yeah.
They are too cool.
I mean, not as cool as me. I am wearing a tie.
That's fair. That's pretty fair. But then again, you know, Johnny probably, you know, if you put a tie on him with no shirt, I think that would be a little too much for the age rating of this game.
Get them all going. Ooh. That combo.
Yeah, that was a really, really tough situation to be put in right there. You gotta be incredibly careful, and it looks like we're having a little bit of game sharing difficulties. We'll get that resolved in a second.
You know what happened?
Oh, the game apparently just crashed. Okay.
Okay, I have a theory. That Johnny combo was too good, the game couldn't allow it to happen, and it crashed on itself to preserve its dignity.
Yeah, it just gave up. So hopefully our players are pausing their match here. Yeah, we'll just be we'll just be waiting real quick to get that sorted. And yeah, you guys just bear with us real quick. Seems we're haunted a little bit by technical difficulties tonight. I know that Melty already had some shenanigans going on, but we'll make the best that we have of it. We're still here, we're still enjoying some good Guilty Gear, and we'll be going back into our matches as soon as possible for you guys. So, yeah. Stay tuned in the meantime. You know, once again, I want to quickly shout out the sponsors, LC Power and Streamplify, because we have some fantastic prizes, of course, some fantastic stuff from them. You're going to be able to get yourself some really good high-end gaming equipment from the side of LC Power. Stuff like monitors, power supplies, cases, all the good stuff that you need. And Streamplify, of course, also provides us with incredible streaming equipment for a really reasonable price. We got, you know, microphones, cameras, all the good stuff. I'm using the Streamplify cam. I'm really happy with it. So, yeah, once again, thank you very much to our sponsors for just making sure that our players get something cool and supporting 2BCU, of course.
And also, we still have to remind that we still have some matches ongoing, so just go there, donate if you can. If not, please, you're welcome to be there. Or do the quest. That's another way to get some cash into the prize pool. You don't have to do almost anything. You just follow that account, subscribe to that YouTube channel.
Yeah, and we can have it even easier for ourselves, because as I'm seeing right now, we still have plenty of codes. We still have 17 codes remaining as well, where you just have to sign in, you click one button, and you literally add free money into the prize pool for our players. And it's so easy that even I, a washed-up commentator, you know, is going to be able to do it right now. And there we go. Boom.
Like we are all commentators, I kind of washed up on some things. we are still able to donate too much, you know, which means that we are still capable to perform.
For sure. If you know, if we're able to shill, that's all we gotta do. And yeah, we're gonna be going back into our gameplay here, because we've managed to fix our issues here. Thank you, of course, very much to Jan for getting us hooked back up to the game as quickly as possible. And yeah, we're going back in right now. And currently, Kyuukei getting a really big hit on Kidiot. Unfortunately, will be followed up by another big Johnny opening here. Nice block on the overhead and a really good contest on the run up here. Kyuukei gonna be able to food up, get a little bit of a beat driver going, of course, you know, everyone's favorite move.
Exactly. And at least get one round out of Kidiot, which is a really good improvement.
Yeah, I mean, that by itself is impressive enough.
Yeah.
But then again, this goes for every player. Like, literally every single one of the players we have here tonight, getting a round off of them is a crowning achievement for us average Joes, so...
Exactly, and now, Kidiot managed to get level 3. Let's see how that opening is going to go, because I think he's not going to sugarcoat it at all. That's going to hurt.
Empty low is brutal. I got it, 100%. I got smoked by that Pida.
We all got smoked there. Oh, good block on the Zoya, and now Kyuukei is on the aggressive side. Keep that pressure going, good combos there. Pause to eat some barbecue, and now let's give it a win, but Kidiot does Johnny things.
But yeah, nice air to air here from Kyuukei, you know, keeping Kidiot in the corner, trying to hunt him down, and speaking of which, the bull bash bonking him right on the dome. Nice counter hit conversion as well. It's not going to be able to get the clean hit on the beak driver, so no kill here. And a beautiful 5k anti-air from the side of Kidiot.
But that cost his boost, which means no boost for this Johnny on this last game. Let's see if that will matter, but see, pressure is good on for him, gets the opening, but not enough. Kyuukei responds in kindness.
And also just real quick info for the people in the stream, because our players also crashed at the same time. We are not counting the last game, so we just, we're continuing where we left off with Kidiot at 2-0 currently.
Exactly, because it was a fatal crash. It's not that someone, say my name, managed to counter it. Damn. And combos out of it. Managed to burst out of a level 3 mist finer. Kyuukei is goated. So it's not a secret, let's keep that pressure going, but yep, was too low on life, and Kidiot will manage to find that low 3-0 for him.
Yeah, and Kidiot just looking incredible once again, just having all the big damage conversions on deck. Really good presence of mind there, of course, as well, to go for the reversal super to beat the Ride the Lightning.
Exactly, and now Kidiot eating some big drivers. See what Kyuukei will try to do, and gets the hit there. Kidiot stuck into that corner, and now Sin, let's get it on. Eating again. Gets the secret, good opening, and that should be enough to kill that Johnny.
Absolutely, and once again, Kyuukei getting another round on the board, not going up without a fight here. Also, big shout out to my main man, Swampen, coming through in the chat with the raid. Of course, Swampen, a very valued member of the Granblue community in Europe, also an old Exart head, one of the best jackals out there. So, really love to see him come through.
Yes, very much welcome here. If you are interested, this is the third place match. Grand final is going to be Pet versus Pida, which is something that all bookers will have probably booked, but still. Oh, Treasure Hunt connects. Beautiful JRC, but...
Yeah, the stream is still looking good. Yeah, I got it open, it's still looking fine.
Oh! Kyuukei managing to hit that right the lightning. Let's see what the over is going to be. Not enough. Keep that pressure going, but it's a misfire, and that is going to spell demise for her.
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, Kidiot just controlling the neutral, but gets caught out. Unfortunately, little bit of a drop here from Kyuukei, but still going to be able to get the knockdown here, going to be able to food back up. And that's exactly where Sin TFK wants to be. Really, really nice low profile there as well with the Alcant.
Exactly. Still keeping that pressure going. Kidiot having to boost really low on life. Get the air grab. He's going to get level 3, but is this going to be enough? Kyuukei goes for the try the lightning boost evasion, and it's not enough. That was your only boost. You're not going to get the one back. You are eating a level 3 misfire and get them trying to do something. No! Oh!
And he's actually able to finish it off with 20 JD cancel loops. My lord almighty. Kidiot just looking like an absolute menace here.
Exactly. That was... That was difficult to watch at the end.
Yeah, definitely some crazy robbery going on, but that's, Johnny is a pirate for a reason.
Exactly. In the way that he's going to be stealing this round again. Kidiot, keeping that pressure going. Kyuukei managing to open up a bit, but not enough. Boosting also gets the air grab, tries to go for a conversion, but misses. Oof. Maybe the fatigue is starting to settle up. But still. Oh, Kidiot. Getting that misfire up. We are going, and this is not looking good.
And yet, the overhead jump scare as well. gonna be able to take down another round here for Kidiot, and he's only 1 round away from sealing it off in a 5-0, securing himself the 3rd place here at 2 BCU Community League Finals.
Exactly. Now, Kyuukei managing to get a couple of hits, gets the grab, but Kidiot, such a monster, gets the OK grab, and now it's not looking good. YRC gets in. Another grab for Kidiot.
Yeah, nice overhead though. Voltic Dane going to be able to extend carry all the way to the corner here. Of course, Kiuukei has some really good corner carry as well. Nice conversion. Oh, beautiful outfield, cute. Alright, we got loops. And we got a reset into the eat, of course. And Kidiot only 1 hit away from death here. Has to be really careful, but oh boy, this is how it starts. This is how the Johnny robbery commences. And to be able to extend further, even more with the missed finers. A nice reversal super. Will get blocked though. And that will be it. Kidiot taking it 5-0, but a really, really valiant effort here from Kyuukei. Now that was one of those classic 5-0, it was close moments in it.
Yep.
After the match, you walk up to the TO, you're like, yeah, 5-0. It was close though, I nearly had him. The sun was in my eyes, it was lagging. you know how it goes.
We all know that feeling that even though the result sheet says, yeah, you got beaten at 5-0, but it was, in our hearts, it was a 5-4 or 5-3.
For sure.
And with that, don't go anywhere, because we are going to have to restart the stream real quick. Once again, we're absolutely haunted by technical issues today, but it's not going to take away from any of the Guilty Gear action. So we will be back in literally a few seconds. We're just going to have to restart the stream on our back end here. So don't go anywhere, and we will be... Alright, and looks like we're already back on track. So, welcome back everybody once again to the finals of the 2 BCU Challenger League for Guilty Gear Xrd. And, had a little quick technical reset here, but we are back in business, we are back in full force, and we are going to be going into our final match of the night, actually. We're going to be going into our grand finals here very soon between PsychedelicPet and Pida.
Exactly. It's a match that we've seen a copious amount of times in this Challenger League. Both players trading first spots like it is Monday. So
100%.
It's going to be a blast to see. And this is the chance that when Pida talked in the interview that says, there's a chance that maybe I am changing character. This is the moment.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we all know, the classic, it's the classic conundrum, you pick the zoner against the funny big body grappler, and things just go downhill.
Well,
for sure. But yeah, we'll get to see it here very soon. Of course, we're just quickly waiting on our players, and then we'll be able to get right back into things with the final conclusion of everything we've been building up to here with this beautiful season of the Challenger League. And I hope you guys in the chat have been enjoying the good action tonight and throughout the weeks here. And yeah, it's just been a joy to commentate, it's been a joy to watch, and I'm really happy that we will be able to see the conclusion right now. And I already see a little birdie is already whispering in my ear that Axel Lowe has been picked in character select right here.
It's a classic matchup that any pot wants to see, just in case everybody gets an Axel, because I would say it's, classic conundrum. Zoner versus grappler, and well.
And this is looking like we're not actually playing Guilty Gear tonight after all. I fooled you guys. We're gonna be playing Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. We're gonna be playing grounded neutral, a little bit of zoning.
Exactly. Well, we can be playing Guilty Gear if Pida managed to get some bomber loops going, but still now. Just keeping it simple, going for the basic BMBs, Rensen, getting your 2H on point, blocking those hammer falls, that's important. Oh, good reaction on that bend, and you don't want to get caught going for a DP, but bad
you don't want to
move
get
from
caught
Pida's
bursting
side.
either.
Nope.
I still find it so putrid that Axel gets to have a meterless DP in this game.
And it still sucks.
It still sucks, but still, like, he has.
I mean, Axel had a DP even on plus R, so it is fitting.
Yeah.
The tragedy is that they took it away in Strive.
Yeah. Getting another nice opening here, and Pida should be able to finish things off. And we saw here in this round immediately the reason why this matchup is so miserable for Potemkin. The fact that a lot of Axel's zoning normals are multi-hit, and Hammerfall does not cover enough armor to actually cover that approach. You're just going to get your armor broken. So you really need to go for your hard call-out flicks, for your hard call-out side heads to try and get your way in on Axel, which is just a risky situation. But yeah, right now PsychedelicPet does get it.
Exactly, as you said, most of Axel normals and specials, because Rensen is 2 or 3 hits at least. Now, oh, Pida doing that beautiful route, getting back there, getting the hard now with the bomber. Oh no, big DP there, but classic Rensen yellow. Get him for free almost. Now, classic zoning gaming, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, classic zoning gaming indeed, but you know, in true classic fashion, once the grappler gets in, the grappler is in, and we saw a heat knuckle land right there, but unfortunately not able to follow up on it. And Mr. Pida taking the first game, making PsychedelicPet suffer through the matchup here.
Yeah. It's time to go through the slog that is Axel trying to win in any Guilty Gear game. Now, Pida once again trying to run start, getting that distance, abusing that range. And Pet trying to get in as fast as possible, but yeah, Rensen is a really good tool on this version of the game. Just imagine if Rensen goes full screen like Strive.
Yeah, Rensen definitely, you know, kind of a menace, but we've seen so many DPs already come out from Pida. He really does not want to have PsychedelicPet anywhere near him, and once again just goes for another Ben 10.
I mean, reasonable. Wouldn't you want to be seeing a character like Potemkin get to your face and try to poster you?
I mean, he does seem like, you know, he seems like a cute little guy, but I would rather prefer he kept his distance for sure.
Please, keep your sanitary distance away from me. It's not you, it's me. I'm afraid. Now, yeah, once again, just spamming Rensen, spamming 2H, doing God's work.
You know, doing classic Axel stuff, you know, doing what you expect from Pida, but of course, you know, you can't hate on it. He's of course put a lot of effort into this character, and Axel not exactly considered the top tier menace either, so...
Nowhere near top tier menace.
Yeah.
It's almost on the same tier as low in the rankings as Potemkin, only a little bit higher because range is real. But still, not in a good place. But the damage is real, because look at that. Oh, miss! That is a miss on the bomber on a couple of times.
Yeah, and now I do have only one question on my mind here watching this. You know, are we maybe, if things are looking tough, are we maybe gonna get to see the sole bad guy here that has been prophesized by PsychedelicPet?
There is always a chance.
I think it would be really hype to see the Soul versus Axel grand finals here. But right now, PsychedelicPet doesn't seem to care. I mean, he is making it work either way and fighting through it here, managing to clutch out the game, and we're going to be going into a 1-1 situation, so no more 5-0 sweeps for tonight.
Nope. We've had too much already, so let's get back to at least trading some games, shall we? Now, this time, Pet managing to get a better round start. Oh, but that was almost dangerous for Pet. That was almost trade off for some loops on Pida's side. Oh, double 6H connects. Now we are going up. Good evasion there. Rensen is going to try to do something, but Pet getting the hell out of there. Pida trying to keep that zoning on, but Pet is a menace.
Definitely. That's the thing you can never underestimate, even in these, you know, matchups that are bad for the zoner player, for the grappler player. you know that these grappler gamers have played these matchups intensively. You know they've learned to adapt to them, and once they get in, they are in.
Yeah. Okay.
Tempted to fight that, but just you cannot. You can just not approach. Pida is making it so tough for PsychedelicPet, and just knows to play for his outside. I mean, he's just playing this checkmate game where he's not even giving PsychedelicPet a chance.
No, but Pet, the use of the slide head is gorgeous now. Pida just getting a couple of hits, nothing serious, but almost manages to get in with that rocket, but not enough. And Pida gets in, gets a slide head, and Pida's on the corner. That is nowhere near you want to be as Axel. Well, depending.
But I gotta say I'm a little bit sad because the zoning hasn't working out so well. We haven't gotten to see any of the funny bomber loops yet, which is what, let's be real, we're all here for.
Yeah. Even the people that are playing Axel, sometimes we only want to see Axel Bomba ad infinitum.
It is the funniest tool in this toolkit.
Yep.
To be fair.
Hard agree. but now
take
Pida,
another one.
exactly 2-1, and I would like to point out Pida's round start 3P is working. Managing to get the first hits and setting a little bit the tone for the game, but still.
Sure, and I mean there aren't too many things that Potemkin can do about it. It's just, it really is a struggle for the poor man. He is, he's trying, but once again, you just see that back-breaking interaction in this matchup where Hammerfall just gets interrupted by these multi-hits on Rensen. But look at all the just blocks coming out from PsychedelicPet as well.
Oh,
and another Ben 10.
Good Ben 10 Sam out of Pida. I think we've seen almost everything that Axel's hits has. We only need a parry and the command grab, and we are done. Well, and bomb. Don't you think?
And yeah, right now, Pida, once again, just keeping up this brutal zoning game. We have not gotten to see too many shenanigans here from PsychedelicPet, but it's just Axel is so good at covering all of these lanes of approach. You can't approach him in a linear fashion because Rensen will just clap you. The air-to-air situations have been working out really well for Pida. He's just been so incredibly cognizant of the spacing that PsychedelicPet wants to be at. Just like right there, just on the RC, immediate Rensen, just shutting down the approach.
Exactly, but when Pida or when Pet can get in, it can spell lights out in almost 1 or 2 hits for Pida, but still, the problem is getting in because it's not easy. We've seen it time and time again. Rensen RC.
We do find a side that's here, but good defense so far, but just as I say, it gets opened up. ICPM putting him in the corner. Go for another Rensen and another slide head finding its mark. Use the problem that Axel can just throw out these really long jumping normals as well, and it's much harder for Pot to just snipe him out there with the heat knuckle. And once again, Pida taking another match, currently 3-1 in favor of Pida here.
Exactly, and we're still going for it. Pet still wanting to rock that Potemkin. Maybe if pushed to the final game, we'll see that all bad guys, but still not going to be seeing it. And Pida abusing the matchup.
What I find pretty admirable here as well is that both players are just mashing rematch. Like Pet doesn't even look like he's considering switching. Like he's doing it with his boy Potemkin, or he's not doing it at all.
Go with the ship or fall with it. I will keep on rocking. And well, Pida is doing Axel things. Oh, but good 6P for Pet. Oh,
this is how it starts, but no full extension there, unfortunately. Maybe didn't quite believe in getting all the way into the corner right there. Let's go for the air to air, the butt slam trading, and another Ben 10 just immediately. Yeah. The hit rate on those has been nasty.
Dangerously nasty. And oh, that 5-edge, I was smelling a back throw on there. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, it was just, yeah. Oh, we got another charged dust. We've actually seen a few of these charged dusts from PsychedelicPet. and immediate burst from Pida does not want to deal with the situation. Very understandable. Potemkin is another character that can be a little bit like deceptively hard to burst because he can just yoink you out of it.
Classic. Oop. We are not going to be sugarcoat it.
That's done.
Exactly.
He is so dead.
We are not going to sugarcoat any of that.
Absolutely not. And that's another thing. Of course, in classic Zoner fashion, Axolo kind of has paper bones and glass skin. So once you do get hit with the big stun starters from Potemkin, you just get obliterated.
I will add, not only have paper bones, glass skin, doesn't have any guts. It's British.
Yeah, I mean, that's the worst part. I mean, him being British is what truly, seals the deal for him.
Yeah. But still, gotta love that goofball. Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, but good bleeds there out of Pida.
I mean, he's also, he's wearing the jorts, that gotta count for something. He's got the jorts power up.
Yep. That's worth
Going for the
something.
burst as well. I mean, last chance to use it, of course. Only one hit away from death here. But it's actually surprisingly even here because we are on full screen.
Well, we were on full screen. Oh, 6H connects. Now, this is the only moment that you can burst safely if you want to burst. And almost bursting there.
Beautiful backdash though, once again. And that's another thing. Like, these Potemkin players and their backdashes are crazy. They always got them.
I mean, it's the best defensive option sometimes Potemkin has. Backdashing, but Pida getting that air-to-air advantage and sealing that 4-1. Only one game away.
A game away, and Pet immediately locks in the rematch button here.
Exactly.
So again, just going down with the taking it, taking it to the final line here with Potemkin, which I really respect. Gotta stick to your character through good and through bad times.
Through life and death, but if Pida is playing like he's playing, this is going to be almost an impossible task. Pida's Bentens has been on point. Zoning has been on point. It's not easy. Okay.
Yeah, Pida also in that last round just snatching it from the jaws of defeat, bursting on the last possible hit and still managing to just finish things up. But right now he's getting clapped a little bit, does not get caught not blocking there. Maybe trying to fuzzy jump out and just immediately getting bonked. PsychedelicPet, might be working on a comeback yet, which, we, anyone who has to go to bed early shouldn't hope for, but everyone who's a PsychedelicPet fan for sure is gonna have to hope for.
Exactly. But Pida getting that air-to-air on and getting
the bomba.
Yeah, getting the bomba.
Oh. Speaking of bombing, looking at the combo here.
Yeah. Kyuukei anti-air classic sometimes did not work that time, and the difference energy managed to get something. Almost gets that catch of the burst, shark attack connects, and just a couple of more hits. And Pida is on round tournament series point now.
Yeah, Pida looking incredible here and just, making use of the Axel, of course. I mean, we saw him use Raven throughout the entirety of the qualifiers to get here, but right now, that Axel coming through in the clutch. His old love, his character he played before Raven, which is, bit of a nice reunion we're getting to have here in our grand finals.
Yes, we do. And this time, Pet managing to block that Benten Sama. Good there and block the Rensen, but that pressure is unbearable. Unbearable it is. Pida just spamming 6P, 6S, 6K all the time on the end.
ICPM jump scare.
Yes, hit knuckle. Blocking that Benten.
And with that, PsychedelicPet getting a game on the board here with the beautiful backdash Potemkin Buster on the Benten Sama. He said, I don't care about your Omni tricks, you can put that where it came from, I'm grabbing you.
Exactly. And also, Pida deciding not to boost at any point maybe wasn't a good idea, but still. Pet. Kudos to Pet. And now Pida boosting early this time. Doesn't want deal
Garfield,
with
you had
anything.
burst.
Yeah. The classic that I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm out. Oh.
Understandable. Tried to get a little bit wacky with it, but it's gonna be able to just get carried to the corner here for his troubles. Try and get PsychedelicPet reset to neutral here, where of course he does not want to be. Good approach already, but does get caught out there. And currently Pida fighting from the corner as if, you know, he's not the one who's in it right now.
Exactly.
But this is gonna hurt so much. Oh, a drop! Very unfortunate here from PsychedelicPet. That could have been huge, but unfortunately not able to get a beautiful backdash, of course, once again. We've been seeing those all night from PsychedelicPet. It's still trying to get his approach going here.
Oh, almost. Could have let that rip a little bit more and try to get that yes and get him blockable, but Pet managing to get the catch and getting that round. He's starting to get some space on Pida.
Definitely, and you know, as I said, Pet fans rejoice. Waking up early fans hate him.
Oh, but such conversion there out of that catch. And now Pet saying,
Really good
yeah,
placement.
I also have conversions.
Sparrowhawk stands and another Rensen YRC, of course, you know. If no one got me, Rensen YRC got me.
Exactly. But oof.
Beat there as well, and oh no. Oh, takes out of the combo. Very unfortunate drop once again from PsychedelicPet. Has had a few unfortunate interactions here, but really good response here with the Blitz Shield on the 6H. And PsychedelicPet, once again, you know, we're close to evening it up now, 4-3. Currently, PsychedelicPet fighting back and just has the adaptation now. It's just not getting caught out as much on the approaches. It's just looking incredibly confident compared to where we were at before.
Exactly. But we are still going on. Of players mashing that rematch, especially Pet. Now being on a roll, saying, yeah, I am going to keep going. But still, if Pida can just get this one last out, maybe the pressure of winning the tournament is getting to his head.
But then again, you know, Pida is a very seasoned tournament player, has been doing this for quite some time, so definitely gotta be used to the pressure somewhat. But another beautiful backdash spot buster here from PsychedelicPet, and another
one.
Look at the life bar!
That was 2 Potemkin busters in a row, and that's
and nothing
more
else.
than exactly. Okay, Bentensama gets its mark. Good punish with the JS. Punish on the flick. Rensen 3P block. Keep on blocking. Rensen 2 still there's some damage, but Pet's still alive. But well, and in there.
Not anymore, because right now Pida has once again put himself on tournament point here. It's one more, but once again, you know, as we saw in the last round, you're only ever one Potemkin buster away from absolute misery, so you're gonna have to be really, really careful here.
Exactly.
Burst baited, or burst used, forced out very early here. This is gonna be really good for Pida.
Yes, it is. And
Again,
now
Rensen YRC gaming.
we gaming once again. Oh, but good flick there on Pet side. Still alive. Rensen
Really
connect.
like the choice to just air stall there from Pida. Doesn't even want to deal with the flick projectile interaction whatsoever, because Potemkin is not fast enough to properly run behind it. So just air stalling, not even wanting to deal with the situation. This is gonna hurt though.
Yep.
Big ICPM, you put in the corner as well. Nice block on the charge does.
Exactly. Good block on the wood, but catches him with that 6K. Gets a bomb up, and look at the life Pet. Hanging on a sliver of life. Get the slay head. What is going to be?
no.
It's going to be 6H.
Oh,
Pida has
good
burst.
burst.
Sparrowhawk.
And that is gonna be it. Sparrowhawk stands to finish things off. Pida is your Challenger League Season 6 Guilty Gear XR champion, and Pida taking it in a beautiful game against PsychedelicPet. Really, really cool showdown there at the end between those two. And man, that was incredible. I mean, that was a really good showcase of how to make your local grappler player quit the game.
Sadly, it's true, but I mean, both players are good mates, been facing each other for God knows how long. So
yeah. Yeah, GG's and incredible performance from both players. I mean, PsychedelicPet also managing to still perform so well, still getting 3 games on the board, making everything look incredibly close here, even against a really, really strong player with a really, really tough matchup for the character. So, wonderful performance here, of course, by everyone tonight. Once again, to recap real quick, Kidiot did go 1-5 against PsychedelicPet. Kyuukei did lose 0-5 to Pida in a real big Raven player showing, and then we have we had our contention for the 3rd place between Kidiot and Kyuukei, which ended up being taken by Kidiot, of course, repping that Johnny all the way through, and our grand finals between PsychedelicPet and Pida, who put on one hell of a show, put on some good-ass Guilty Gear, of course, from all of these players who are going to be joining us in voice for a little bit of a recap here. So, first off, thank you guys very, very much for playing. Big congrats to Pida here, and great showing from everyone. It was a joy to watch.
Yes.
Thank you. Congrats, Pida.
Thank you, Kidiot.
Stupid counter picker, what the fuck, man?
That's what I was missing on my Guilty Gear players.
You can have a little bit of hating as a treat, after that matchup. I can understand.
Well played, Peter.
Yeah, I mean, I got kind of saved by Benten a couple of times, I'm not gonna lie. I was smashing hard.
Yeah, we saw that was pretty crazy.
Surely you won't do
work.
it the 3rd time.
Surely I won't do it again. There was the moment, like, it was the one where you came back when I just did, like, Benten 3 times in a row. And I really didn't believe you were going to bait it every single time. In the end, you actually did bait it every single time. Unbelievable.
He's insane.
1 for 10.
Yeah. I gotta say the backdash pot buster on the Ben 10, that was hype. That went hard.
Fuck Potemkin though.
Oh.
He ain't wrong though.
Dang.
Everybody
he ain't wrong,
shooting
but...
from the hip. Damn.
But yeah, well, let's once again, have a quick little impression from you guys. How was your Challenger League experience? Did you enjoy the event? Did you have fun attending? Of course, the biggest thing.
Well, I guess I'm going to start. Well, I had fun. I had fun. The tournaments were well run. It was pretty good. I feel like the today was a little suspiciously scheduled, considering we finished at half an hour before midnight.
Yeah.
But like other than that, pretty good. And yeah, like that's my experience. It was fun. I'm glad that Exert got a bit of spotlight that wasn't just community, like tournaments ran only by the community members. Mm-hmm. That's what I always like to see, that Exert is still in the minds of even other people.
Still kicking, baby, still in the heart.
That don't just play Exert, and thank you for the league, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Same as Peter. It's a bit late, but it's okay.
I think that the first bracket that you run, it kind of feels like with it being first a qualifier, then the group stages, and then the last, this. It feels kind of like it doesn't matter how that goes to some extent.
I'll go about it in a little more general point of view. So I think the fact that for the past couple of years, for me personally, I've mostly come back from my Exert hiatus when it's like Challenger League season time. It already says something. Yep. It's definitely been fun to get a little more emotionally invested in one particular event, and for the past couple of years, for me, it's been this one.
Yeah, I mean, love to hear it. Of course, always happy. Always happy to hear that, of course, and yeah, I mean, it's always a joy to have some Exart, that's for sure. I mean, as Peter said, it's really nice to see that Exart is still getting the love it deserves. So, and I'm really, really happy to see personally that we still have players like you guys who are still grinding the game, still putting on a wonderful show for the people to see. And speaking of events, you guys got any particular events that you're looking forward to going? Maybe even offline this year. Anyone attending anything that they're looking forward to?
I mean,
Well, I'm kind of going around the Central Europe when they have Exert in Central Europe. There's a very high chance that I'm going to go there. Currently, I'm looking forward to BKA. Is it Bare Knuckle Altona tournament in Hamburg? Which is
nice.
going to have like a whole Strife. Not Strife. It also involves Strife.
I was about to say, wait a second. Huh?
Like it's going to have like a whole Guilty Gear championship where they're going to combine like your placings from Strife, Exert, and Plus R. So that's what I'm going to, and I'm looking forward to that. Unfortunately, it involves Strife, but I mean, it is how it is. Like you have to make some sacrifices.
It is what it is.
This is why I love Exart players. We're all a bunch of haters. But yeah, that's definitely a cool one. I mean, really cool stuff here, of course, beautiful Germany. Just don't take the trains. That's the one thing that I'm gonna say.
Yeah, other than that, it's Head Stomper. I'm heading there, and I know that Pet's heading there.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, Exert is not a main game, but
It's not even.
it has been confirmed that it's gonna be a side game.
Yeah, it's 99% confirmed.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
You only have to go there, get the TOs and say, hey, if you don't make us that side game, we are going to be doing some things to the Strife players.
Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Just
But yeah,
some low-key threatening badness. All with really good intentions.
yeah, for sure. And Exart definitely. I mean, I'm also pretty confident saying it'll get a nice little spot at Head Stomper, which I'm also going to, by the way. Really looking forward to it. Yeah.
If not for Exit, for the free ice cream and popcorn.
Yeah, for sure. That's a big one, by the way. If you guys in the chat are contemplating, traveling to Sweden, you can get yourself some free ice cream and free popcorn at Head Stomper. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, definitely. A lot of cool stuff happening. Of course, gotta remind the people as well. We have Hessen Crash happening as well in June, which is going to be hosted by, of course, our main man here, Mr. 2BCU himself, Sinjul, who has been working really hard to put on all these events for everyone across all of these different games, and he always works really hard to, of course, put on a good show offline as well. Hessen Crash last year was super fun, so I'm really looking forward to this one this year as well.
If I can jump in real quick, I think we have Exert at Hessen Crash as well, so I think Answer's running it again. I mean, last year we had Exert plus R and Strife. So pretty much all the Guilty Gear. There's Strife, there's Guilty Gear, Exert. I think there's no plus R this time. But if anyone wants to play some Exert in Frankfurt, then you should sign up.
Cool. When is it?
30th of June to the 2nd of July.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I think I'm on vacation. Exactly.
Oh, you're on vacation in Frankfurt. Well,
No, but just take a little vacation.
Yes, what a coincidence! See you there.
yeah. See
What a coincidence.
So
May actually
yeah,
go to Berlin.
Oh.
Actually, that's a good idea.
yeah, for sure. Gotta stop by Hessen Crash, play some good ass Guilty Gear, and then refuse to elaborate and leave. As one does. But yeah, anyone else? Anyone got some closing words, of course, as we're all heading towards the end of this wonderful Challenger League.
And straight into this wonderful piece of mobiliary.
Yeah, hitting the bed, frame one.
It's a classic one. But if anybody wants to see, how about where can we find Mortos Senpai?
Well, you can find me over on my Twitter. That is at ToastSenpaiFGC. You can also find me a lot of the time, pretty much every Monday on the Hard Edge Twitch channel, where I host my Granblue Fantasy Versus Weekly alongside my co-host Viver, which is always a great time as well. Definitely, if you're interested in that game, come check that out. Monday at 8 p.m. Central European Standard Time. And of course, you can find me here on the 2BCU channel every so often, commentating Xrd and some other games as well. So, yeah, tell us more about where we can find you as we head off here. Lapsus.
Well, I also have a Twitter. It's somewhere in the screen or in the chat. I post from time to time, but it's mostly spam from where I am commenting at the moment. And if you want to catch me on there, at Chibi Community, I've been doing both guilty, so been doing either both. On Salty doing some good things, and I am pretty much. If there's a server that's doing Strife, probably I am there. Yeah. Well, it is what it is, but you can catch me there most of the time.
Yeah, and with that, I'm just gonna say good night, everyone. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. Thank you guys for attending and playing. It has been an absolute joy to watch and commentate. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And